G'day everybody, just a quick update on what's been going on at the moment. A few issues worth covering. One being my camera's finally carked it, or it hasn't really died, but the basically it's got a build-up of dust on one of the inner lenses and it's wrecked the focus, so I've had to put a bit more money aside to buy a new one. But that's basically what you've been seeing a lot of the videos on for all this time. It's a Samsung WB150F. It's a really nice little camera. I really like these. I'm not a fan of Samsung appliances, but they're really easy to use. As you can see, you just flick that lever and you can get your card and whatever out. It's a really good little camera. I highly recommend them. Just make sure you don't cover the microphone when you're doing your videos, because it will sound odd. This sort of thing. But other than that, it's yeah, I might just be using it for the close-up of dangerous things, like maybe put the universal motors near them when I blow those up. So we've got to have a bit more fun with those. I'm going to drag the ZVS out as well at some point. As you can see, you remember that, which I did a video on a long time ago, little 4-inch CRT. Well, we've got another one for the collection. I just picked this up today. It's a little monochrome security monitor. I have no idea how old it is. It's well, obviously in the era of CRTs, but it's made by Swan. 6-inch black and white monitor, made in China. It's got video inputs, so in theory I could use this as a little 12-volt computer monitor. Might even give that a shot later on. It's got if I can get a converter, of course, but it's kind of neat. And plus, that being a CRT, we can make it into nice little oscilloscope as well, which is another trick I've got to show you how to do. But you basically just take the wires going to the horizontal deflection yoke, cut those, and connect a audio amplifier or radio to it, and it will basically start showing your wavelengths and whatnot being put into it. Other issues, I've also found the arsehole who's been bombing the videos on this, and I've dealt with him. Not going to name names, not that there's any point, but yeah, he's a little bit hypocritical considering the build quality of some of his homemade sirens compared to the ones I've been turning out of here. And yeah, you know very well who you are if you do end up seeing this video, but yeah, for the people who do enjoy the videos on this thing, it's coming up very nicely. I've redone the rotor in it. As you can see, I put some LE flash fins on it to take a little bit more of the clearance. Not that they go to the very edge, because this rotor does warp slightly at higher speeds, but I've fixed up the issue with these intake fins actually bending out and hitting the stator just by putting lots and lots of araldite up in the top and the bottom, and it have come up very nice. So there should be another video coming up spinning this thing up to full speed. And I've also put some time aside to build a nice casing for it. Taking a bit of inspiration from the Sirens in South Australia, and also a bit of Fidel Code Model 5, and put this thing together. Not quite finished it yet. I've got to put that other ring on, but run out of silicon to do that, since that's the only material I can bond Cora flute with, which is what these are made out of. But yeah, there'll be lots more fun Siren videos. I also had to take the wheels off it as well, because it was moving around too much at top speed, and partly contributing to the vibration issues with it. But yeah, there's something else I forgot to mention when I was doing the CRTs, but that's I suppose you call it a rear projection CRT, actually, for the fact it projects on the rear surface of it. I've had it for quite some time. It came out of one of those intercom systems, but it's definitely a bizarre looking CRT. I've never seen them built like this before. But it's I did accidentally neck it and break the gun assembly at some point. I've had this thing for a long time, but yeah, it is monochrome. There's a single gun down the bottom there. It's a very small. Like, there's my finger in comparison. That just stuffs in the end like so. Try and keep the camera in focus. Apologies about that, but yeah, there's yeah, can't really say much else about that apart from it's bizarre looking CRT. I've never seen them built like this before. There's its anode on the side, by the way. It's a lot smaller than the standard ones, like on this one. Although that's actually about the standard size anode for the big CRTs as well, so that's something a bit interesting. But, yeah, miniature CRTs are something I have a very big liking for. I just love the look of these tiny little things. This one does still work. It's still got this vacuum and everything. So in theory I could get both of these two going as an oscilloscope. That'd be kind of cool. That'd be if the flyback on this one could take the output from going into two tubes. I'll probably need a multiplier or something. But, yeah, other than that, not much else happening. Been cutting up clay drain pipe, make plant pots out of. So basically the best use for this stuff, apart from just smashing it up and getting rid of it, which was a bit of the destructive option, but I've actually had to get all of the bits out of the dirt, clean them up, and just aerial dyed it back together, and it's come up really nice. My mum's got plans on sticking strawberries and things in that, which should actually look really cool in these. That's 1950s drain pipe. That was put in when my house was built, so it's been there for quite some time. But the way you cut this stuff, the easiest way is score a line right the way around it with a I just put a mark around it with a marker, and then just used a stone cutter on a angle grinder, and you just go nice and slowly and keep following your line, and that's your result. Beautiful clean cut. Could in theory clean some of these up and use them for storing wine bottles and stuff, since I am eligible to drink now. But, other than that, not a lot else happening. It's slow progress. It is school holidays, but I've got tons of other things as well to do, sort of with family and whatnot. But other than that, there will be lots more fun stuff coming up, including running this and even playing with these things. But, anyway, ramble's gone on long enough. Thanks for watching.